Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ananda Mutia Nurfatihah. You can call me Nanda or Anand. And welcome to my presentation. First of all, let me thank you all for coming here today. So, I am here today to talk to you about students' attitudes toward blended learning through Google Classroom in general English course. How do you feel about blended learning through Google Classroom in general English courses during this COVID-19? Okay, during the pandemic of COVID-19, offline and online learning are recommended by the government of Indonesia. By using both offline and online, students will have the opportunity to exchange their self-regulated learning, which seems very effective in this challenging time. Therefore, this study investigated the students' attitudes on implementing blended learning, especially in general English courses. Okay, as we can see from the table, the highest percentage is on item number 6, 83.6%, where blended learning allows students to interact with the teacher. Interaction between students and teacher is very important, especially for students' feedback. Students might feel more confident interacting with the teacher online rather than in person during class. The second higher percentage is the belief that blended learning can improve students' skills or understanding. 81.4% explained it that blended learning gives the students opportunities to be autonomous learners, so their skills will be easier to develop. The following item that has high percentage is on students to students interaction, 78.1%. The students to students exchange is critical to a quality online class. It is believed that this kind of interaction will benefit both sides in improving their understanding of the material delivered by the teacher during the blended learning process. Okay, according to the table above, most students indicate a good attitude toward the blended learning process, with the average being about 76.3%. It backs up other research's conclusions that pupils like the blended learning method in general. Teachers need to use another application that provides direct chat like WhatsApp or Telegram to make a discussion lively. However, those who have difficulty operating classroom for the smartphone or not into ICT admitted that blended learning is hard enough to follow. They prefer a more conventional classroom because they are used to it for a long time. Okay, the material is done. Before this class finish, there's something I want you to do after the presentation. Search for articles about Google Classroom. Start looking for the benefit, advantages, and disadvantages. And I'd like to ask you something. Google Classroom actually help in learning when online, right? Let me back to a question I asked you at the start of my presentation. How do you feel about blended learning through Google Classroom in general English courses during this COVID-19? Hey, well, there are 12 attitudes that has been researched. There are some negative and positive attitudes from the result in the table, but most of the percentages are attitudes is yes, that's the point. Attitudes positive. Okay, quotes for the material today is if we never try, we will never know. To quickly recap, I'd like you to remember based of the findings, it can be concluded that the implementation of blended learning through Google Classroom in general English course was run well. Okay, and that brings us to the end. I'd like to thank you for your time and for your attentions today. Maybe that's all for me. That's all for today. See you next week. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.